Good morning, dear students. I am Praveen Kumar Nigam, Assistant Professor, Mechanical Department in SIRT College, Bhopal. I will take a major project in 7th SEM. It is not a subject, basically it is a major project lab in which student make some project. So this is major project part 1. So as it is first class today, so I will discuss only scheme of major project and syllabus of major project. So a student can easily understand the various rules and regulations regarding this lab. First, we understand what is the scheme. This is the scheme of 7th SEM. You can see in AME 706, the code of major project part 1 is AME 706. You can see in practical slot, there is a end SEM of 100 marks and your lab work is 50 marks. So total 150 marks will be allotted for major project part 1. So this is the scheme. Let's move to the syllabus. This is the syllabus of major project part 1. So you can see here the syllabus of major project part 1, AME 706. These are the objectives of the course major project 1. The objectives are, first objective is to provide students with a comprehensive experience for applying the knowledge gained so far by studying various courses. It means the primary object of this lab is whatever you have learned in past semester, so you are trying to applying that knowledge in various activities. The second objective is to develop an inquiring aptitude and build confidence among students by working on solution of small industrial problem. The second objective is to develop inquiring aptitude, and student can solve some problem that can be belong to industry, that can be belongs to your home, that can be belongs to nearby you. As an engineer, as a student, you should be able to solve very small problems. This is the second objective. Third objective is to give students an opportunity to do something creative and to assimilate real life work situation in institution. It means you are an engineering student, so you should be creative. So third objective is to develop your creative thinking in various situations. The next objective is to adopt students for latest development and to handle independently new situations. As dear students, you know, we come to know that every day some new technology comes and new challenging situations come. So the objective of major project is to handle the new situations. Then next objective is to develop good expression power and presentation ability in students. The focus of the major project 1 is on preparing a working system and some design understanding of a complex system using system analysis tools and submit it the same in form of write up detailed project report. So in this objective, student also learn how to write the report, how to give a presentation. So while he prepare report and give the presentation, his presentation skill develop as well as his writing skills also develop, and he come to know how to prepare report in various situations. The student should select some real life problems for their project. In this paragraph, basically syllabus is showing how which type of topic you can select in major project. So carefully read this paragraph. The student should select some real life problems. Focus on real life problems. Don't imaginary problems. So society can be benefited. So the student should select some real life problems for their project and maintain proper documentation of different stages of project, such as need analysis, market analysis, concept evaluation, requirement specification, objectives, work plan, analysis, design, implementation, test plan. As a student, you know any project, whether it is minor project or whether it is a major project, there are different stages. So in this lab, you learn how to document different stages that include, as I already told you, market analysis, concept evaluation, requirement specification, objective, work plan, analysis, design, implementation, and test plan. These are the stages of project, of completing any project. Each student is required to prepare a project report. This is very important part. You have to make a project report and you have to take very seriously for this and present the same at the final examination with demonstration of working system. What is the meaning of this line? You have to prepare a report as well as you have to prepare a presentation to demonstrate what is your working system, and you have to also create a model. You can also create a model in this. Otherwise, two things are compulsory: a project report and one presentation. Working schedule. The faculty and student should work according to the following schedule. This paragraph is also very important because many students ask, sir, in our batch only 3 students are there. Can we make 4 or 5 group in a project? So in this paragraph, your all question will be clear. Let's go ahead. Each student undertake substantial and individual project in an approved area of the subject and supervised by a faculty of the department. It means every student will work on individual project and one faculty will be assigned to you of the department. It means if project is small, if project is simple, so one student have to work only one project. There will be no group. But let's see in what he says in next line. In a special case, listen it carefully. In a special case, if project is huge, then maximum 3 students may be permitted to work together as a team to do the same. So, dear students, as you always ask, sir, we need 4 students, 5 students in our group. But according to RGPV syllabus, it is clearly mentioned that if a project is big, if a project is complex, then you can take maximum 3 students as a team. So I think your doubt is clear today, that you can take maximum 3 students in your group. The student must be submit outline and action plan for the project execution time schedule, and the same be approved by the concerned faculty and head of department. It means whatever is your topic, you will show progress report to the concerned faculty and head of department HOD. Project guide should motivate student to develop some innovative working model in the area of advanced automotives, aero modeling, renewable energy based system, mechatronics, robotic system, advanced manufacturing technology based systems, etc., which can contribute to society. It means your allotted faculty, your allotted guide will help you to motivate, and he will help you decide the topic, but decided topic should be in these mechanical fields, and you have to choose any topic, but that should be benefit to the society. Don't choose such type of topic which is not suitable, which is not useful for society. Evaluation, how evaluation will be done? There will be both external and internal evaluation of project carried out by each student. It means external viva will be also conducted, means outside this college, external will come and will ask some questions to you and evaluate you. And also internal evaluation will be there, depends on your submission of project report and demonstration. So this is the total guideline by the RGPV regarding major project 1. If you have any question, so you can call me personally, but from my side I have explained all the aspect regarding major project 1. So this is enough for today. From next class we will discuss on different ideas. So goodbye for today. Thanks.